ChatGPT Updates 2025. So the newest one, I should say the first one, is not that new, so you can attach files. So you could add something from your computer, which is my preference, or Google Drive. I don't like giving ChatGPT direct access to my Google Drive, so I want to download it first and then upload. That keeps our student data safer, so I would do that if I were you there. It's been around for a little while, but super helpful to have it like analyze or compare or look at that as a possible source. The newer pieces are these tools. So there's a picture. Let's try that one first. So I do picture. It's going to pull on DALL-E, which is the image generation AI tool. Let's say I want to ask something like, create a realistic image of the Civil War that has 3 mistakes or 3 items in it that don't match the time period. Can't spell. So if I do that, it'll start working to design this image, and then maybe you're going to use this in class to have kids see what do they know, what do you recognize, what would the appropriate thing be in that place. Add some more better discussion pieces. Now, this is a little too obvious in my mind. Like, it's got some things that are very bold, like the cell phone maybe up here, but the ones down here, not quite so much. But again, usually your first comment with ChatGPT is not your best one. So I'd say, okay, not bad, but I need the 3 objects to be more subtle and not quite as new. So hopefully this other one will give me a better version of what I'm looking for, but that's an option. Play around with it, see how images that it can create would be useful to showcase things. That's a little better. It's like, telephone not quite. I'm not actually sure what some of the things are. I'm guessing they're up front like this, but I have to look into it. So, oh, there we go. It tells me on the bottom. I could have read that through. Oops. Plastic water jug wouldn't work, and the vintage pocket watch not around yet. Okay, so that's how you can use it that way. So that's tool number 1, or tool 2, I guess. Files, images. Now there's a web option. So searching on the web rather than just ChatGPT gives us a better chance of 1, not having it make hallucinations or errors, and 2, letting us get data and sources from current day. So maybe I'll say, what or who were the last 5 leaders of China? That's not a question I'd normally ask an AI model because it's going to make things up and give me an answer. It's less likely to be correct. If I do it through the web, now it's going to give me all these 5 people and the years that they were around. This is more likely to be right, and it gives me the sources. So Wikipedia I can click on. I can see where they're talking about it. I'm relatively okay with Wikipedia. I know some people are not, but if not, you can do it again. Say, don't use Wikipedia for my source. It'll give you answers there. You can then either just use this as is or adapt it, as usually is better, or go to these links on the side and then pull off and say, I need to look more into it. Here's the spot I can do that. Okay, that's tool 3 of 4. The last one is their new Canvas. So this will help you collaborate and be a partner on things you're writing. So it could be a lesson plan. It could be your own personal something. You can also do code. Most of you aren't be doing code, but like the Canvas opens up, says, help me write a lesson plan and expert 5th grade teacher about the Civil War. Now this is not a good prompt. If I was going to do this and not in a quick video, I would give more details and add a better prompt structure. But just to show you quick, I'll do it this way. So now the Canvas opens up and it gives you this interactive document. It now splits to things on the left. That's going to be my other pieces. So when I close this, I now have my chat I would have had in the middle on the left. On the right is this document it's making. When it's done here in a second, I then can adjust and edit it live in here, kind of like a Google Doc or Google Doc with a partner. Okay, this is a very long lesson plan. I should have been more succinct in what I asked for. Okay, there we go. So now I can go down here on the right. I have more tools. I can add emojis. There you go, Chantel. I can add final polish. I can change the reading level. So maybe I go, oh, reading level goes down. Middle school, kindergarten, somewhere in the middle. It'll then adjust it live, so it should be able to see it up here. I had to push the button. Now it does. Now you can see it changing live. So right now it says projector or smartboard. That's still there. Bad example. Use the slides to introduce. Maybe that'll change. That's different. So this whole thing is being live changed as we do it. Tell it think, pair, share. Good engagement. Adjusting as you go. So all those pieces are there. It'll change it all the way to the end and adjust the reading level to that. Could be what you put in, could you copy and paste. It's all going to be there. And the last thing is the suggest edits button. So I can then click in here and go, I just highlight this and say, I use think, pair, share all the time. What is another engagement strategy I can use? I misspelled engagement, but it'll know what I mean. Okay, so I do that. It's going to change just that bullet point and adjust it, and it now says jigsaw instead. So that will work. I can still add it and say, maybe I know what this means, so I don't need it. I'll just go and delete it. It's there. I now have this working document that I've worked with it along the way that hopefully is helpful for you in your planning, creating, or adjusting for multiple assessment types. Questions? Let me know.